Is an average human being has 86,400 moments in a day. And if we utilize each and every one of them, we can be what we want to be, we can have what we want to have, and we can live like we want to live. And still, we don't. Because 86,400 moments in a day are too many, right? And we can afford to lose few of them by killing our time, isn't it? So just like many others, I used to kill them perfectly by sleeping. By sleeping at home, by sleeping in school, by sleeping in classrooms, in tuitions, and everywhere else. But I didn't know that sleeping or being lazy or not scoring good would lead to a point where I will become a useless person for everyone. My teachers started saying, Raj, you're good for nothing. You won't be able to do anything in your life. My relatives started saying, Raj, your scholar cousins will become doctors or engineers and you'll be the peon outside their office. And that came to an extent where it was fun for everyone to say, but for me to listen. I was getting demotivated and more miserable day by day. One night, I was at the verge of the breakdown and suddenly I heard my mom shouting for help. I ran to her room and saw my dad shivering on the bed. He wasn't able to do anything, just shivering and calling out for my name. We rushed to the hospital while still in the ambulance. My dad holds my hand and said, Son, I know they all believe that you're good for nothing. But I know you're a great man. You're going to fulfill your mom and brother's every dream. I was outside the operation theatre. I know my dad was on that bed and I heard that machine going beep, beep, beep. Later, when diagnosed, it was just a diabetic attack. My dad's here. Hi, Dad. But that incident gave me a mission that one day I will give a moment of pride to the only person who trusted me at the time when nobody did. That one day when all those people who ever doubted me are gonna stand and give me standing ovation while thinking about every person they ever demotivated in their life, and I look into my dad's eyes and say, you were right, Dad, you were right. So I was all ready to achieve my mission, but I didn't know where to start. And I was waiting for the perfect opportunity which was going to set me apart. But guess what? Waiting for the opportunity didn't work. So I googled how to be the best. It said, be with the best and do what they do. And since then, everything I do in my life revolves around this one belief. I read every book written about the people I idolize. I emailed every person I think is the best and I asked them every question I had. Some replied, some didn't. I volunteered in their companies. I went to conferences to meet people I think are the best. And I did every possible thing to stay close to them. And still, the opportunity which I was waiting for didn't come. But after observing the world's best, I realized that they don't wait for opportunities to come. They utilize each and every moment out of their 86,400 moments in the day and find their own opportunity. And today, if I want you to take away one thing from my talk, it would be opportunities are everywhere. And we can grab them all if we stop killing our time.